Bin ganz alleine. Aber Christian ist gerade noch auf Toilette. Wir machen das jetzt. Die zählt schon runter. Was war das denn da am Anfang? Wir sind schon live, ne?
Ja, ich weiß.
Okay. Machen wir wieder alles aus hier.
Oh, nur mit Sky. Nee.
So! Let's do this! Das könnte Mass Effect sein.
Das könnte Mass Effect sein.
Die Musik ist übrigens vom Livestream, die ist nicht von uns.
Musik aus? Hast du Spotify aus?
Ich habe Spotify aus. Starten gut mit Mass Effect 4. Wie, das glaubst du nicht? Ich glaube, das ist relativ offensichtlich Mass Effect 4.
Nein, nein, das meine ich.
Oh, es heißt nicht Mass Effect 4, sondern Mass Effect Andromeda. Der Ton ist zu leise.
Mass Effect Andromeda from our storytellers at BioWare. Welcome everyone to our show here at the Shrine Expo Hall in Los
Also lauter
Angeles.
geht jetzt nicht.
Thanks to those of you watching on our live stream and thanks to our audience here with us today.
Ich mach's ein bisschen leiser.
We're joined by
wir machen
players
uns
from
leiser
our
und könnt ihr
community,
alles lauter machen.
journalists from around the world and our colleagues and partners from our great industry. This year, we're also excited to be hosting more than 300 high school and university students from across Greater Los Angeles.
Hier, die Leute, die dunkel sind. Okay, wenn Presenter so macht, muss man klatschen.
I hope we can inspire and entertain you with what you see here today. This is going to be an action-packed show, chock full of new games you'll be able to play either this year or next. Play. Let's talk about that for just a moment. It's a simple idea. We think the world is a better place when we all make time to play. For us at EA, our passion for play is what inspires us to get up in the morning. It's what focuses us. We live to play, and it drives us to do our very best to create the next amazing experience. To immerse you in new worlds. To imagine new characters that will draw on your emotions. To transport you into adventures that capture your imagination. Play is our shared passion. It's what connects us with all of you. So here we go. We've got more than a dozen new experiences to share, and here's a little taste. Over the next few minutes, you'll see 3 original IPs, including one that I promise is unlike anything you're expecting. Later, we have a special guest, a living legend from the world of sport.
Na, wie
And how
immer.
about Mirror's Edge? Faith is back, and we have the exclusive first look. And of course, Star Wars. It's the year...
Star Wars!
It's the year of Star Wars here at EA with games for console, PC, and mobile. We have news on each of them today, including, of course, our grand finale, Star Wars Battlefront.
Ja, das heißt, sie werden erst über Star Wars Online reden. Ich sage,
I'll leave you with a
calling it.
couple of final thoughts. Putting players first continues to be our focus at Electronic Arts. It's a commitment that inspires everything that you're going to see here today. More games to play brought to life by our talented teams pioneering new ideas with cutting-edge new technology. More ways to play driven by what we learn each day through our conversations with you. thank you. You make us better. No, thank you. Let's get into the action. As someone who loves cars, I can tell you this next game is stunning. But enough from me. Let's check out the return of Need for Speed.
Ja, Mann!
Captured an engine.
Can drive you, push you to the edge, and around here, they will inspire you.
Das sind doch Realfilmaufnahmen.
Style is all that matters.
Oder auch
Others
nicht.
build, searching for perfection. The fearless always push the limit, or crave the thrill of the chase.
Das schon.
Some only ride with their crew, but all do it for the reputation. How you drive, it's up to you.
Like I hit the Powerball, that's all eyes is on me. Floating off like Southpaw. Hoping that your people fall, wishing death would on me. But I'm here for it. I just give my face on, say no wrong, speed down.
How will they remember you?
Oh, komm, zeig ein bisschen mehr.
That is the new Need for Speed, inspired by some of the most beloved games in the series, from the customization of Underground to the world of Carbon, from the narrative style of Most Wanted to the innovation and visuals of Rivals. We are bringing 20 years of history together for the definitive Need for Speed experience. So, welcome to Ventura Bay, home to 5 real-world icons who are the heroes of today's car culture. Build reputation and earn their respect on your journey to become the ultimate icon. From dusk to dawn, discover a rich open-world environment that's roughly twice the size of Rivals and drive the sweeping hillside roads to the police-infested urban districts with tight city corners.
Gut.
You can explore it, race it, and own it. The visual leap forward, thanks to Frostbite's physically based rendering, will make you question whether it's real or in-game, from the realistic world to the iconic cars. But how do you make it your own? By delivering the richest customization ever seen in a Need for Speed game.
Zeig mir die
Your ride is
Customization.
built with the hottest authentic aftermarket brands, performance tuning, and personalized car handling. This is the customization our fans have been asking for. And when you're behind the wheel, we're bringing you a new kind of narrative that will pull you through your experience. Built around our icons are 5 action-packed overlapping stories where every choice, every second, every minute propels your progression through our 5 ways to play. First, we have speed. Fully
was ist das
committed
jetzt?
focus
Feature.
on top speed and maximum adrenaline.
50 Minuten
Next
gibt's
is
Star Wars
style.
Battlefront.
Sliding, jumping, dancing your car across the fully open world in a cloud of smoke. Build, the never-ending search for your perfection in how your car looks, sounds, and drives. Crew, blasting through the streets with your friends inches away from wiping each other out. And finally, outlaw, the thrill of the chase and the chaos that brings. All combined to create that perfect Need for Speed moment. Driving insanely fast, sliding through a corner in your customized ride alongside your friends while being chased by cops. You specialize or you switch between them to become the ultimate icon. And when you do, you'll earn the respect and the recognition you deserve. Coming November 3rd, this is the new Need for Speed.
Ja, ich hoffe aber mal, dass das Geschwindigkeitsgefühl nicht so richtig hart ist.
Give it to me, baby.
I saw Nakai-san work a build once.
Mit geilen Film.
In 4 hours just to fit one wide-body flare.
Richtig behindert.
Folks came and left. An unartistic mind grows bored with perfection. But the Nakai-san, every panel was a single brushstroke. It was a masterpiece.
Precisely why I'm worried he'll never come.
Don't worry, he'll come.
Ah, krass. Das waren die Rings.
Es sieht so aus, als wäre das noch halt echt.
Wie echt?
Ja, das sieht so aus, als wäre das jetzt gerade noch quasi wie gefilmt. Das ist nur leider keine gute Auflösung gerade hier.
Das ist halt ineinander übergegangen.
Gott, wie scheiße die Auflösung ist, ey.
Das verstehe ich auch nicht. Ja, gut.
Weil das ist halt schon krass irgendwie. Auch mit den Reflexionen und... Ja.
Aber ich hoffe bei dem Geschwindigkeitsgefühl, dass es nicht so schnell ist, dass wir kaum noch spielen.
Yo, guys, some big names in town. Let's get out there and get noticed.
Manu just asked to meet up.
Ultimate shred, man. Seriously, this is gonna be off the hook.
Ich mag das nicht, wenn bei großen Kamera das macht, was sie da macht. Ich brauche den Wagen eigentlich in der Mitte. Oh Gott. Boah, da wird mir ja schlecht, wenn ich das so spielen muss. Wie soll man denn da noch sehen, was ich mache? Cockpit-Perspektive.
Cockpit-Perspektive. What the fuck? Wow, was ist überhaupt die Lichter? Ja, genau.
What the fuck?
We're gonna get locked in.
Also die Cockpit-Perspektive wird wichtig.
Definitiv, weil gerade haben wir waren ein bisschen zu weit, wir haben uns ein bisschen darüber lustig gemacht, wie die Kamera hin und her schwenkt in der Uhr, weil das ist zu krass. Du siehst dann ja gar nichts mehr.
Vielleicht kann man es ja auch.
Ja, die Kamera ist echt schön, die Grafik sieht krass geil aus. Aber die Kamera geht mir jetzt gerade schon sehr laut aus. Gibt kein Cockpit. Sind wir immer noch zu leise?
Everybody's talking about you.
Ah, jetzt ist der Stream auf einmal zu laut. Immer zu leise.
Consider yourself noticed. We'll be in touch.
So, hört er uns jetzt vernünftig?
Ja, wahrscheinlich schon. Jetzt ist das Stream leise.
Ja, jetzt ist das
Oh,
schon.
oh. Ach, die Ohren.
Ist egal.
Star Wars The Old Republic offers RPG gamers the chance to step into the center of their own Star Wars saga. So if you love Star Wars and want a deep experience, then start
Da muss ich
playing
den
now.
Stream ein bisschen
Get
leiser
ready,
machen, damit ihr uns
because
verstehen könnt.
something new is on the way.
Weil wir sind
Our
jetzt
fans
ziemlich am
have told
Maximum.
us exactly
Am
what they want
Maximum.
in the
Es sah
future.
echt gut aus.
More story.
Das stimmt.
BioWare-style story with a player-driven arc where choices matter. And we've been listening.
Also die buttern da ja
Today,
echt noch ganz viel
I'm
Inhalt rein
proud
in
to
Star Wars
announce
in the Old
that we are
Republic.
taking Star
Ich
Wars
verstehe,
The
also
Old
die haben
Republic
halt damals
back
in
to
das
the
Spiel
roots
schon
of
so viel Geld
BioWare
reingesteckt, dass sie das jetzt
style
wahrscheinlich einfach
storytelling. With the
wegwerfen
release of our
können.
new expansion,
Aber falls
Knights
ihr es noch nicht
of the
verstanden
Fallen
habt,
Empire.
die Kamera gerade ging uns
This is
mega
your story,
gegen den Strich.
your way.
Also wie die
And
sich
it's
in den
coming
Kurven
October
bewegt hat,
27,
war
2015.
Brainfuck. Du
Knights of
konntest
the
dann ja
Fallen
nichts mehr
Empire
erkennen.
puts you in the center of the battle against
Ja,
a
aber ansonsten
dangerous
sah's
new
geil
enemy
aus.
faction. You will choose your path. You will join or betray companions old and new, and you will make choices that will shape the fate of the entire galaxy, as well as your own. The expansion will deliver on the hallmarks of what makes a great BioWare game. New worlds to explore, new companions to
Bitte,
recruit,
bitte halt mich ab.
and a dynamic story that players will be able to shape based
Du
on
kannst
the
es ja gar
choices
nicht.
they
Also
make.
kannst du es noch kaufen? Ich glaube, es ist
And in
Free-to-Play
appreciation
mittlerweile, oder?
of
Ja.
our players' support over the years, Knights of the Fallen Empire will be free to all of our subscribers. I'll leave you with a first look at the story of Knights of the Fallen Empire. Thank you.
Oh
and may the
Gott,
Force be
die
with you.
Sequenz wird wieder awesome sein. Ich werde wieder Lust auf The Old Republic bekommen.
Can have anything if he is willing to sacrifice.
Ach, die sehen einfach
Habe
so...
ich nicht verstanden.
That's a massive new expansion from BioWare, and the first Star Wars game we will show you today. Star Wars Battlefront comes a little later, but there's a lot more to get to first. Across EA Studios, we are all creators. It's a role we take very seriously, to imagine, build, and deliver the experiences that will inspire and amaze all of you as players. For us, players first take on a very special meaning. It all starts with gameplay. Whether it's a blockbuster franchise or something entirely fresh and new, it all comes back to how well it actually plays. But it's not just up to us. We need your
Wenn
input
das
as
mal da
well.
jedes Mal dran halten
We're
würde.
listening
wär
to
gut.
you, your feedback
Stell jetzt
every
vor,
day.
kommen 80
We're
Sachen
hosting
zu.
more community members in our studios, bringing you in to meet with our development teams. This year we'll hold more betas and playtests that get you into the games before launch. We want your feedback to help shape the experiences that we create.
Hat er gerade gesagt, to
The direct
change the
conversation we have
experience.
with you is where we can come together as players and game makers. The shared passion we have for play drives creativity in all our games, including the next two original IPs we're about to show you.
Ja, komm, gib
The
uns.
first one is unlike anything else you'll see here today. A year ago, I went to see this group called Coldwood in northern Sweden. The moment I saw the game they're making, I knew we had to bring it to all of you. It's an experience that is emotional and deeply creative, centered on a tiny character with a huge heart. This is Unravel.
Ganz neu, oder? Es ist Little Big Time.
Nein, das ist Woolly World.
Ach so, ja, das war Unravel. Danke.
Hello, everyone.
Auch keiner
My
klatscht.
name is Martin Salin, and that is Yarny. And I'm going to tell you all about that in a moment, but let me first just say that it feels so great to be here on this stage. I'm just so happy to finally be here and get to show you all this game that we made, this little thing called Unravel. I'm the creative director at Coldwood. We're a little studio made up of 14 people from Umeå in northern Sweden.
Vom Umeå.
And I think that games are really powerful things. They have the ability to grab you and move you in a way that few other art forms can. And that gives us as game makers a certain responsibility, I think. We should try to do more than to just entertain. And Unravel was created in that spirit. It was born out of the need to make something more personal, something with a heart. It's a puzzle platformer where you play as a little character made of yarn, which unravels as you move. And the yarn, it represents love and the bonds that we make. And it
Seite und
unravels
Bilder
because
sagen mehr als
that's what
1000
happens when
Worte.
we're separated from what we love. In this game, you are the red thread that runs through someone's life, trying to tie all their missing pieces back together. Now, I made most of this design while I was on a camping trip with my family, way out in the countryside. I was so full of ideas, but I didn't have a lot of tools to work with out there, so I figured I could just kind of like act out the gameplay. And that's how Yarny came to be. And I actually brought
Der
him with
ist
me.
richtig nervös. Oh, der tut mir leid.
I
Endlich kriegt er mal Applaus. ey, der Arme.
No. I created this little doll with some old metal wire that I found and some yarn that I managed to borrow, and then I just I wandered around in the woods. I was putting yarn in different situations and snapping pictures and figuring out fun ways that you could use your yarn. And I wanted the whole game to feel just like that too, like it's an exploration, it's a quest where you have to be clever and creative to find the proper path. And the game is centered on Yarny. This little character was on a big journey and accomplishing big things despite being so small. The gameplay is all physics-based. You have to find the way forward and overcome all these obstacles that you'll come across. And those problems can have simple solutions, like using your yarn to swing across a gap, or sometimes things might get more complex. So when you look back at that,
Wir haben ja primär mit Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare so wenig Folgen gemacht, weil die Leute keinen Bock hatten, damit Controller zu spielen und als dann noch PC rauskam, war dann eigentlich war das ganz witzig, fand ich.
This is Captain Deadbeard, the zombies' first sniper class.
Ja, stimmt. Der sagt Melee-Class und schießt erstmal so einen Laser. Ja, gut. Gut.
FIFA kam noch nicht. Oh. Überraschung. Ja, auch Pepperoni.
Looks like the imp is going to need something just a little bit bigger.
Ach so. Okay, ja, ja. Was sagt denn der Chat so?
FIFA war noch nicht. Star Wars war schon Star Wars.
Ja, Star Wars war noch nicht, also Star Wars The Old Republic war schon, Star Wars Battlefront war noch nicht.
Need for Speed war schon. Mass Effect.
Ja, es gab einen kurzen Anfangstrailer zu Mass Effect, aber
Awesome
es wurde gemeint,
teamwork,
dass es
everyone.
Andromeda heißt.
It's time to evacuate.
Diese Chopper. Achso, wird auch live vorgespielt, oder was? Das ist ja nett.
Ja, ich könnte mir vorstellen, dass gar nicht mehr so lange dauert, bis sie kommen.
Wahrscheinlich nicht, also das... Was?
Erscheint.
Nee, oder?
Nee.
Oder?
Also,
Irgendwie war die Präsentation Microsoft etwas knackiger. Das ist jetzt gemein, weil ich da einmal gesagt habe, zeigt uns doch mal Gameplay und keine Trailer und jetzt zeigen sie uns Gameplay und ich sitze hier und bin ein bisschen gelangweilt.
das ist aber lustig.
Ja, das ist lustig.
Ja, die Frage ist, haben die das geschafft oder nicht?
Weiß ich nicht.
Awesome job, guys.
Who cares?
How fun does that look? So, Graveyard Ops, our zombie co-op mode we just saw, was our #1 most fan-requested feature. Now, a close second was the ability to play the game single player. Now, in Garden Warfare 2, you can play multiplayer with or against your friends. And for the very first time, we are introducing a unique solo play experience, where you can play every single game mode by yourself against AI, or with the help of a friend via local split screen. This, combined with other surprises, will offer a new twist in how you experience this universe. Now, your feedback has played a major role in the development of Garden Warfare 2. So as a thank you, we're giving all players of the original Garden Warfare the ability to transfer almost all of their unlocked characters directly into Garden Warfare 2 right from launch. We think this is an awesome way to kickstart this all-new adventure with your favorite plants and zombies. Now, Garden Warfare 2 will launch in spring 2016, but this is just the beginning. We feel that if you invest your time in our game, that we should invest in you with free content updates. We will continue to deliver free content updates long after launch to ensure that Zombievia stays action-packed.
Ist das EA?
Now, we're working really hard to make sure that the world of Garden Warfare is crazy, hilarious, and most of all, fun to play. We thank you for all of the input you've given us, and we cannot wait for you to get your hands on this all-new Plants vs. Zombies game. So thank you, and I'll see you in Zombievia.
Also hat er gerade wirklich gesagt, du kannst alte Sachen übernehmen und die geben noch zusätzlich kostenlose, also
ja, das hat er gesagt. Also ich hoffe, die sagen das auch zu...
Ja, gut.
Im Alten war bis jetzt auch alles kostenlos, hat einer geschrieben.
Ja gut, aber das heißt ja nichts.
Das stimmt. Frühling 2016 also.
Ja, cool. Vielleicht habe ich bis dahin Fallout durch. Dann könnte ich mir das angucken. Oh, Madden. Nee, das ist NHL, Leute.
Wir starten jetzt mit EA Sports. Das heißt, jetzt kommen wahrscheinlich alle EA Sports Teile. Spiele.
NHL sah immer gut aus.
Gab es immer noch jedes Jahr ein NHL-Spiel?
All that matters is what we do with these next 20 minutes. So ask yourself, what makes a team great?
Kann man sich
Is it
prügeln?
talent? Or is it teamwork?
Sehr gut.
Is it doing whatever it takes to win? Not for yourself, but for the man next to you. That's what separates us from them. Winners from losers. It's been a long, hard season, but here we are. One more shot. Play the next 20 minutes for each other and leave the ice as champions.
Weil die Zuschauer gerade alle einzeln animiert und sind aufgesprungen.
Ja, das war aber FIFA schon.
Ah, okay. Aber bei Sportspielen muss ich jetzt leider meine sonstig immer da seiende Kompetenz leider außen vor lassen, weil ich sie nicht habe. Daseinende.
NHL war tatsächlich schon immer einer der Teile, der Sportteile, von denen die immer schon gut aussahen. Ich glaube, die haben das nicht gesetzt.
And this year it's at the heart of NHL 16. And nowhere is that more true than in our all-new EA Sports Hockey League for the ultimate in team competition. This year we spend more time listening and working with fans than ever before. And that feedback is helping us create innovation throughout NHL 16. Today I'd like to talk about great things happening across EA Sports, so let's keep going with that theme of innovation.
Jawohl, Golf.
On July the 14th, Rory McIlroy PGA Tour launches as the first EA Sports game built using our Frostbite engine, opening up the golf experience. With the ability to stream full courses, players will truly be able to play the ball as it lies, no matter where it lands. Plus, no load times between holes shaves up to 15 minutes off your round. We've got stunning real-world courses and epic...
Ja, da ist aber nicht so ein Kurs.
Look at that. Very cool. This is golf without limits. Now, EA Sports Ultimate Team is where you build, manage and play with your personal dream team. It connects our games to the heartbeat of sport throughout the season and beyond. We're constantly feeding Ultimate Teams with new content, so every time you jump in, it feels fresh. In fact, this year we delivered double the new content to Ultimate Teams than last season. Ultimate Team is the most popular way to play across all of EA Sports, and we're committed to ensuring a safe and secure play environment. So no matter your sport, Ultimate Team will be fun and fair for everyone. And we want you to get the most out of your game. So this year, we're going to make you a better player. If you are new to EA Sports, we want to get you in the game. If you're a veteran player, we want to take your skills to the next level. New modes in FIFA and NHL give you contextual feedback on how to make better crosses or how to snipe that perfect wrist shot. And here in Madden NFL, we've got training right in the game. There's even on-screen help to get you the skills and game knowledge to get right in. So, let's move on to our next big game. Here is NBA Live Executive Producer Sean O'Brien.
Oh, da bin ich aber drauf gespannt. Das letzte NBA Live konntest du auch wieder in die Tonne treten, im Gegensatz zu den 2K-Spielen.
Basketball is a game of self-expression. NBA superstars constantly amaze me with their flair, both on and off the court. Now check out that outfit. And you know what? NBA Live 16 is rooted in self-expression. This comes to life in both how you look and how you play, so that your entire in-game journey is all about you. And it's made possible through a feature set requested by basketball video game players because we make it a priority to listen to you. And what you see today is a direct result of that. It starts with self-expression off the court, with a brand new app that features our exclusive GameFace HD scanning tech. I'm going to show you just how easy to use and how good you're going to look in game. Now we've got our NBA Live community manager, the Hoop God, here to help you. Come on up here, Hoop God. Where are you? There you are.
Hoop guard.
How you doing, man? All right.
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Oh, really?
Light work.
All right, Hoop God. So let's show them how to do this. Here you go. Here's the
Ich hasse das, wenn irgendwelche Sportler darauf holen, die eigentlich gar nichts damit zu tun haben und dann versuchen die noch irgendwie witzig zu sein.
Face in this circle right there. Pressing the camera gut. That's right. Slowly to the right. Back to the middle and now to the left.
Da sind so lustige Sachen letztes Mal bei rumgekommen.
And that's it. So what's happening right now? The
Das
app
wird so
is
geil, wenn das
actually
jetzt was
generating a
richtig
scan.
Geiles
It
wird.
takes about 5 seconds.
1, 2, 3.
And it's going to generate a preview for us. Oh, it's ready. Here we go. Let's take a look.
Damn, that looks just like me.
There we go.
Oh, whoa. You're going to fix the ball spot, though,
Da
right?
gibt's
Oh, yeah, we'll
Schlimmere.
take care of that in game. Don't worry about it. We got you. NBA Live 16 hits the streets September 29th. And this app will be available before the game launches.
So, get ready to get yourself fresh people just like me.
All right, Hoop God. Thanks for your help.
All right, man.
Get out of here. So in just a few minutes, the HD scan brings you to life in the game just like the NBA stars. Hoop God scanned himself last week so we can all see what he looks like in-game. Pretty hot. If you've ever wanted to be in a video game, trust me, Game Face HD is the easiest and best way to get it done, and you'll only find it in NBA Live. Now, once you're in game, you'll be able to express yourself any way you choose. As you progress, you'll use
2K
global
sieht für mich immer noch
XP from across
smoother
the
aus. Tut mir
entire
leid.
game to up your swag and improve your skill
Oh,
set.
smoother als das auf jeden
Now
Fall.
let's take a
Das war ein
look at
Standbild.
self-expression on the court. We are laser focused on giving you unparalleled control and best-in-class animation fidelity. First, we spent 2 years building a physics-based player movement system called Live Motion. Now, using an innovative approach to motion capture, we've literally created thousands of new animations. And paired with runtime physics, this results in contextual, free-flowing movement, like what you'd expect to see on the basketball court. Now, this dynamic nature of live motion keeps you in control of your
Steht
player's
auf, wenn wir
movement.
sich anfassen.
You won't feel like you're stuck in a scripted animation. This will truly free your game. Second, completely rebuilt passing and catching systems will allow you to distribute the ball exactly when and where you want with touch passing and dribble handoffs. This gives you never-seen-before options to move the ball around the perimeter. Next, let's take a look at the pick and roll.
Oh.
It's the bread and butter of today's NBA. And in these situations, NBA Live 16 gives you the type of control you've been asking for.
Was?
Screen and rescreen.
Das ist ein
Choose whether the
Spielzug,
screener
Pick and Roll.
rolls, pops,
Da
or
ist
slips.
der hat
Now
ihn
you can choose how you
zugestellt
defend
und
it
läuft.
by showing, trapping
Der
the
eine
ball,
Spieler hat einen
or even
Platz
switching.
Ach so, ich dachte
Finally,
Körperkontakt ist
our
generell
players have
verboten.
also
Nee, nee.
told us that they want more control when shooting the basketball. We've created a new shot system that gives you full control
FIFA war noch
to
nicht.
release the ball when you want. So the longer you actually hold a button press, the later you'll release, giving you complete control of your shot in situations all over the court. We've never had this level of gameplay control before. So for those of you at E3, please come by and check it out. You really have to feel it to know just how much these new controls change the game. And later this summer, we're going to be revealing a new game mode. And let's just say we're committed to delivering a reliable and stable place to play basketball online with your friends.
Hatte
It's
2K
time to
Probleme
rise
damit?
together.
New Game
Now let's
Mode?
take a look at our
Nee, mit
trailer featuring footage
Reliability.
captured
Also
entirely
das,
from in-game. Thank you.
hatte 2K Probleme mit der Online-Verbindung oder sowas? Das klang nämlich gerade so ein bisschen wie so ein Seitenhieb.
This one is for the trunk. Wake up the neighborhood when the dump. Rather is ride bass and easy rock we pump. Like my old Reeboks. If you pop, I pump. Meaning I rock nothing and no one can
Also das
stop.
2K von letztem Jahr kommt immer noch besser.
Was ist der eine Typ, der macht immer geile Gesichter. Ich glaube, die haben sehr viel Zeit investiert, um so Zeichenanimationen zu machen, oder?
Ja, das war schätzen.
That's what I'm talking about. There you go.
Hashtag Rise Together.
NFL war noch nicht. Also, nee.
My Apprentice. Die bauen Game Mode ein.
Good afternoon. Let's talk about mobile. It's the single biggest gaming platform in the world. The sheer appetite for mobile games is staggering. Last year, we downloaded our games more than 750 million times across our
Sport kann doch noch nicht vorbei sein. Was mit FIFA?
In more than 235 countries and territories. Most impressive, this year, players have already logged more than 400,000 years of gameplay.
Ich musste gerade einen Gainer unterdrücken. Möchte ich euch darüber informieren. Ich dachte, das wäre vielleicht unhöflich und dann ist mir aufgefallen, vielleicht sage ich es euch einfach. Guck mal, da kannst du dein Geld auch direkt auf dem Handy ausgeben. Klick, katsching, oder auf deiner Uhr. Klick, katsching.
We're delivering the amazing franchises you love most, from Madden to The Simpsons Tapped Out. But that's not all. I'm excited to announce that later this year, we're bringing you a brand new CCG role-playing game, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
Wir müssen dieses Jahr alles mit Star Wars machen, weil das auf jeden Fall zieht, weil der Film rauskommt.
Was ist CC? Ach, guck mal, wie geil! Guck mal, wir bringen Star Wars Battlefront 2 nochmal raus. Ungefähr in dieser Optik.
And finally, let's welcome Mike Rasmussen to show you a little bit of Minions Paradise.
Nice.
Thank you.
Booyah.
Few characters in the world are as delightfully flawed and truly original as the Minions. I mean, seriously, who has not dreamed of having an army of these little guys?
Chat, wir stimmen
Well,
zu.
through an unprecedented creative partnership with Illumination Entertainment, we're bringing that fantasy to life. Minions Paradise is a builder game that introduces you to Phil, a sweet yet subversive minion who's exclusive to the game.
Hide your bananas! The minions are on the vacation of
Ich
their
bringe halt sehr auf
lives.
den, was im Filmbereich momentan ist.
Generell alles, was
Charlie and his
in ist.
balloon animals. Barry and his famous
Ja, die ist
berry
noch aus.
toads. Ken and his delicious cakes. And Phil. He usually ruins everything. Hey, Phil, maybe you can keep to yourself here. Do some harmless sunbathing. Oh no, Phil!
Fuck, Alter.
Oh, Phil, look what you've done. Your buddies are furious that you've ruined their awesome vacation. You better do something quick. I think you'll need to do a little more than that.
All right, let's take a look at the game.
Hello.
Hi, Phil. First things first, what paradise would be complete without a tiki lounge? And Phil loves his tiki lounge. Check it out, Phil. Now, the tiki lounge becomes a focal point for the game, where you'll get quests and check in on Phil and his progress. Maybe this will help him win over his pals.
Hey, der ist schon Level Up, weil der aber in Tiki Lounge ist.
But they're still angry. Phil better act quick, so he gets the party started with some coconuts. But now he's out of coconuts. Hey Phil, send your buddies
Ist das etwa
out for more.
Freemium?
What could go wrong, right? Well, with the Minions, pretty much
shit,
anything
Alter.
can
Ich
go
weiß immer noch
wrong.
nicht,
We
woraus das
always want
Gameplay
you
jetzt
to be
bestehen soll.
surprised and delighted by the trouble the Minions get into.
Ich weiß es nicht.
Ich liebe halt die Minions aus dem Film und
Woraus das Gameplay bestehen soll, dann ganz
ist
einfach.
halt
Du
super
baust da
witzig.
Sachen hin, bis du keine Ressourcen mehr hast. Und dann brauchst du neue Ressourcen. Und dann bezahlst du 90 Cent. Und dann kannst du mehr Sachen dahin bauen. Ja. Und zwischendurch kannst du den Minions dabei zugucken, wie die Scheiße bauen. Und dann kannst du so lachen wie gerade beim Trailer.
Nee, das wahrscheinlich nicht.
And you'll explore the island to find new activities to keep your Minions' vacation going, like this water slide.
Kannst du zufällig mit deiner Minions-Truppe andere
when an
Minions-Truppen
alligator snaps
angreifen?
the bait and suddenly you're water skiing. We give you a blank canvas to create your own Minions Paradise, and we can't wait for you to play this later this year. With endless surprises and chances to play with your Minions, this is a vacation you'll never forget. And that's Minions Paradise. Thank you.
Piss dich!
Würde nicht kaufen.
Das musst du nicht kaufen, das war Free-to-Play.
The king of football, Pele,
Da ist FIFA. Oh, haben die Pelé? Ist Pelé tot? Du hast mich so angeguckt. Wie sehr man Peter als wäre der schon tot. Als wäre das die dümmste Frage aller Zeiten. So. Nein. Oh, guck mal, der lebt ja noch.
It has power like no other sport. It lifts an entire nation. It has the power to take our breaths away, to make us laugh, cry, and rejoice.
7-1.
I've scored over 1,000 goals. The only player to win 3 World Cups. Voted player of the century. My legacy? To be the man that create more moments of beauty.
Wir erwähnt, dass die Bethesda-Konferenz die erste war von Bethesda ever bei der E3. Oh, die war.
We will see.
Ist der besser?
Also, was ich euch gerne.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest football player of all time.
Ja, Pelé.
Pelé.
Der steht da jetzt gerade bestimmt, weil er so gerne FIFA spielt.
Der sitzt da jetzt.
Der sitzt da jetzt sofort bestimmt, weil er so gerne FIFA spielt.
Welchen Sportler ist das schon wieder so übervermutlich?
Deswegen frage ich mich, warum die da welche haben. Das machen die von Jahr zu Jahr.
Can you believe it? So I've got a really sore face. We've been spending a bit of time chatting, and my face has been grinning too much. Anyway, we wanted to get you here because you've got some amazing stories to tell. And you told me one earlier today about when you went to New York and how you coined the phrase, the beautiful game. Would you share it with everyone here?
No, first of all, thank you for the beautiful welcome. That is the family of the sport, the family of football. Thank you. When we started to promote the soccer in the United States, I come from New York Cosmos, and then we used to practice with the giant stage, the other.
Ich traue mich nicht, was zu sagen, weil der wichtig ist.
And then some players say, "Oh, this is a beautiful game." I say, "No, the beautiful game, the jogo bonito, is soccer. Soccer is jogo bonito. American football." Then I say, American football is too much bumpy, too much stronger. Soccer is more intelligent. I started to tease my friends from New York. Then that's the reason we say the jogo bonito
most beautiful soccer is auch Blitzkrieg Soccer aus Deutschland.
So I want everyone to hear that story because for me it's an amazing tale about how that phrase kind of came about to represent football or soccer. And we really wanted to kind of take that idea of the expression and flair from the game of football and put it into FIFA, which is what the team have been working on this year. But the other thing I really wanted to ask you about is when you think about those moments, those beautiful moments in the game of football.
Ich habe den Pelé aber tatsächlich auch relativ schlecht verstanden, muss ich sagen.
What do you think?
Ist ja doch Brasilianer und
ja, stimmt.
No, first of all, we have to be very careful when you see the game, when you was in the game.
Ja, er erzählt halt jetzt, wie Außenfußball und so weiter
in the game. As I have
er wird nichts zu FIFA, zu dem Spiel sagen.
Emotion, lot of things happen.
Wahrscheinlich.
I think I told you about the. I score a lot of goal. Bicycle is a beautiful bicycle. When you dribble 1, 2.
Wir haben übrigens
the most difficult goals who I scored in my life was a penalty kick.
Tut mir leid.
You know.
Yeah, you said that.
You remember? I'm gonna tell for the youngest. When I scored 1,000 goals, was a big party, you know, the whole Brazil waited. I thought, okay, oh God, maybe I'm gonna go by head, go by bicycle, beautiful goal. then was a penalty kick. Penalty kick. But it was more difficult moment in my life because I put the ball in a mark. Then I start, oh my God, I cannot miss. I cannot miss. It was a penalty kick, but it was more difficult for me. So I think this
ich meine, es ist Pelé, ist einer der größten Fußballer aller Zeiten, natürlich. Aber wir warten halt momentan auf das Spiel FIFA.
Wir sind mega respektlos, das wissen wir. Ja, natürlich. Wir sind halt auch PietSmiet und das ist nichts anderes.
Ja, aber nicht mal unbedingt. Aber man erwartet eigentlich jetzt endlich mal News, Spielszenen, Filmsachen, irgendwas zu FIFA 16. Und jetzt erzählt Pelé halt einen Schwenk aus seinem Leben.
My first World Cup. I was with 16 years old to 17.
Und das hat FIFA wahrscheinlich richtig viel Geld gekostet. Also EA
da kannst du mal von ausgehen.
Also ob das so gut investiert war.
It was everything new for us. Even when we traveled to Sweden, when I get there, my first traveling outside of Brazil, 16 years old, I went there. The girls from Sweden, to the blonde girl, she started to put them on my hair. I didn't understand well. My older players, because we have interpreted, it was the different emotion because it was completely different. Fortunately, Brazil won the World Cup. I was 17. It was a different moment.
Amazing. So I think we could probably sit here forever. You talk about beautiful moments. This is a really beautiful moment for me personally. Thank you so much for coming here. I'm sure everyone is amazed by this. Thank you.
Keep the ball rolling. Thank you. Thank you.
You take care.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ja. Letztes Mal haben sie zumindest noch die Leute eingeladen für Ultimate Team Legend, wo dann die Spieler
that was kind of unbelievable. But you know, we do have to actually get on and start to talk about the beautiful game in FIFA 16.
Oh, jetzt fangen wir schon damit an.
Because gameplay's always been the soul of FIFA. This year, obviously, we want to innovate across the entire pitch. We have tons of innovations in our gameplay this year, but we also want to help you compete at a higher level. And also give you new ways to play. And each of these massive pillars within the game has been built with the millions of FIFA fans out there in mind. So, let's get to the pitch and see the most balanced FIFA yet. When playing the game, you want confidence in defense. You want to be able to defend with purpose and backbone. So in FIFA 16, all new defensive agility gives you the mobility you need to track skilled players, especially when they're on the break. And teams really win when they defend as a unit. So this year, you'll have better defensive shape on the pitch to help break down attacks and counter-attack when you win the ball. And in the middle of the pitch, you'll control the midfield, the battleground of any great match. Interception intelligence helps shut down options and close dangerous passing channel. And on the counter, passing with purpose lets you play sharp passes to slice through defenders.
Gesagt das alles was? Ja, mir ist tatsächlich vorher mal ein bisschen auf den Sack gegangen.
And in the final third, you want more moments of magic, more skills, better dribbling, all so you can create menacing attacks. And sometimes the best touch is the one that you don't take. So we've captured the movement of today's best player to bring you no-touch dribbling. Free yourself from the ball to buy time, create separation and blow by your defender, just as Messi does when he's at his best. It's near limitless creativity and changes the game profoundly. And when you're in on goal, clinical finishing helps you create those wow moments only FIFA can deliver. From box to box, from sideline to sideline, we're innovating across literally every inch of the pitch, so you can play your way. And for every fan, we're giving you the ability to compete at a higher level. Whether you're new to FIFA or play every season, FIFA Trainer will help dial up your game, no matter your level.
Ich finde es faszinierend, wie viel Zeit sie sich pro Titel nehmen. Früher waren die APKs, aber gut, Sport war immer langweilig. Aber die waren immer
And this year, finally, we're giving you an amazing new way to play. For the first time ever in the FIFA franchise, women's teams are in the game.
Na gut, das wussten wir ja schon.
Das ist schon
We've been working on this for years, and it's at the level of authenticity that FIFA's known for, thanks to our motion capture technology and our body and facial scanning.
Und wie
And our
gesagt, das
gameplay
Spiel auf
engine
keinen
and
Fall
physics
schlechter machen
engine
wird,
give us the right
finde ich das
platform to
eine gute
build out
Entscheidung.
player-specific models and animations specific to the best female athletes in the world. It's huge news for the franchise and something myself and the FIFA team are immensely proud of. So, a balanced experience across the whole game, innovation across the entire pitch, complete at a higher level and new ways to play. And that's just the start. We have news on the rest of the game throughout the summer as we continue to make FIFA 16 a beautiful experience. And finally, I know it's unforgettable, I just want to remind you that Pelé was on stage with me about 3 minutes ago. How crazy was that?
Ach, Pelé war da!
Now, to commemorate this huge moment, along with Pelé and our friend Leo Messi, we're dropping a special item into the account of all our loyal FIFA 15 Ultimate Team players. So go check it out at the end of the press conference and let's take a look at the beautiful game.
Nicht im Ernst, kriegen die Messi und Pelé. Nicht im Ernst. Johnny kriegt jetzt Messi und Pelé in seinen Account. Das ist wohl ein Witz.
Das wird von Bram mitgeben. Schreibt ihr doch eben. Ey Leute, aber dann Gladbach. Mega nice. Das habe ich jetzt nicht erwartet.
The game that brings us together. The game made up of many faces. But the beauty is in
nur Leihspiele. Nur für 5 Spiele.
Ja, nur Leihspiele.
Okay. Nur 5 Spiele, ihr Affen. Ich liebe unsere Zuschauer.
Suspenseful. Stunning. Spine tingling. But for as much beauty as I have created, for as much beauty as I have experienced, I know I have seen nothing yet.
FIFA ist tatsächlich eines der Spiele, wo ich finde, dass man aus den ganzen Videos echt nicht so gut sehen kann, wie sich das anfühlt.
Ja, weil all diese Kameraperspektiven, erst recht die, gibt's halt im Spiel nicht. Man guckt halt von oben.
Ja, aber auch während des Spiels, wie sich deine Mitspieler verhalten und wie sich das steuert und so Kram. Wie das mit der Ballführung ist. Und
Jay wird das ja anzocken und uns dann...
Ja, Johnny wird auf jeden Fall, denke ich mal, zumindest...
Pedder IQ gleich 30. Ach. Die 31 schaffe ich.
If we willingly gave away our privacy, what would our world look like if there were no governments, only corporations? Who would save us from our oppressors, from ourselves? Could a young girl without any...
Clever, Peter. Du hast geklickt. Du bist noch auf Szene
set out to bring Mirror's Edge to a new generation of gamers. Welcome to Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Hängt noch nichts im Bild.
This is a revolutionary action-adventure game where you will experience the origin story of our heroine Faith. From a careless young woman to a fierce heroine who opens the eyes of an entire city. She's not your usual video game hero.
Ich freue mich sehr.
And because this is a truly immersive first-person experience, you're not just watching the events unfold in front of you. You are Faith. She is graceful, elegant, and as efficient as she is powerful. She doesn't need any guns. Faith combines her momentum, martial arts combat, and her mastery of the environment. This environment is the City of Glass,
das ist einiges schicker als
built
das letzte.
on the latest version of our Frostbite engine. It's beautiful and stylized. But behind the beautiful facade lies a dark truth. The city is ruled by the corporations, led by this man, Gabriel Kruger. There is no individual freedom. There is no privacy.
Also, wie kann man Bösewichte noch Kruger nennen? Wie viele Bösewichte gab es mittlerweile schon, die Kruger heißen?
There's plenty for you to do, and we're giving you the freedom of choice. There are story missions, activities like time trials and races, and an environmental puzzle. Most importantly, there are no levels, there are no loading screens. What? You are truly free roaming. Fluid movements and combat in first person. Running free in a beautiful, massive city. Experiencing the rise of faith. This is her origin story. And for those of you here at E3, you can come by and play it for yourself at the EA booth. Here's the world premiere of Mirror's Edge Catalyst, captured fully in engine, coming February 23rd, 2016.
Früher. Ja. Ja gut, das muss jetzt auch nicht auch noch dieses Jahr rauskommen. Wir haben genug. Oh, Footage captured in engine. Das kann alles bedeuten.
Das gleiche wie bei Battlefront.
Genau.
A productive employee is a happy employee.
Sieht zu steril aus, das ist der Sinn des Spiels, dass es sehr steril aussieht. Weil man da ja unterdrückt wird von den Chefs. Von Mr. Kruger. Whatever.
Policy breakers in our midst.
Battlefront war noch nicht, Batman kommt. Und bam, Junge! Oh. Okay, so über Kopf, Wand hoch, stelle ich mir schwierig vor aus der Ego-Perspektive.
Ja. Konnte man das erst noch nicht.
I don't like what's coming, Faith. This city is changing, and not for the better. Unless, of course, we stop it.
You, on the ground, now!
Go on, girl. Save us all.
23. Februar.
Ja, hat eben gesagt.
I like it. Auch wenn das irgendwie ganz schön stereotypisch alles wieder ist.
Stimmt, bei dem Game würde sich tatsächlich Forever noch alles anbieten.
Stimmt. Ist das Baseball? Football?
NFL. Tom Brady!
Ich stehe nicht auf Football.
Jetzt kommt nochmal Pelé.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Grady, senior producer for Madden NFL. Sean, that was a great example of how the New England Patriots drafted the right players in the right round and the right playmakers to build their current Super Bowl championship team. Hi everyone, I'm Robert Flores. I'm host of ESPN2's Fantasy Football Now. And spending time on the set all these years, I've learned two things. One, my hair looks great on the big screen, and that 40 million fantasy sports fans out there would say that their favorite part of playing fantasy football is the ability to draft their own team.
Okay, well, we've got something really exciting for those fantasy fans. It's called Draft Champions, and it's a brand new way to get the fantasy draft experience every day. Now, Draft Champions puts you in your own personal war room, starting your playmaker journey off the field.
Yeah.
We built this way for both our Madden players and the fantasy fanatics who love the excitement that come with drafting a fantasy team. And Madden mobile players, don't sleep on this. It's a great reason to check out the console experience. Now, it's similar to Madden Mobile and Ultimate Team. You'll build a current team, a team of current and legendary players. But what really sets Draft Champions apart is the fun, fast, multi-round draft. You're going to get 3 players to choose from in each round, so every draft is exciting and different.
Yeah.
It's all about interesting decisions and how you choose to build your team. Now, Robert, we recorded you earlier. We've got your final 3 rounds of your draft here. Let's see how you, a fantasy football expert, handled it.
Handy nicht lädt, spannender als die Präsentation.
So I see right away you're still short a quarterback. You haven't upgraded yet.
Well, sometimes, like I do in real fantasy football, I'll wait on getting a quarterback. I wanted a defensive back, DRC, a new member of the New York Giants. I went with him.
Okay, that's a great pick. A little risky leaving a quarterback in that late round. Now, this next round is probably your most difficult. A lot of great players on the board. What'd you decide here?
Absolutely. Look, any fan would love to get Jamal Charles with all his home run speed on their team. And then you got J.J. Watt, the reigning defensive player of the year, on their defensive line. But I don't know how you turn down the best receiver in the league for my money, Calvin Johnson, so I'm pumped to have Megatron on my roster.
Okay, I'm a little surprised to see you leave J.J. Watt on the board from your Houston Texans.
They are my team.
But not a bad pick. All right, in this final round, legends all over the board here. We all love legends.
Leider nicht vorspulen.
Well, look, you got the obvious quarterback choice there, but you got a couple of Hall of Famers. You got Derek Brooks and John Randall, exceptional defenders. But in the end, I needed that quarterback, so I go Randall Cunningham. He's got the big arm and the perfect fit to throw that ball downfield to Megatron. So I went with Randall Cunningham.
Looks like a really solid draft there. Good team. If not, a little lucky with that quarterback coming in the final round. Worked out well. All right, once you've nailed the draft, this is where Madden takes fantasy to another level. Instead of passively watching the guys you drafted play, you get to be the playmaker on the field. You play with your team solo or go online and challenge other players to see how your draft and your game stack up. And once you've completed your mini-season, you'll be back at the drafting board to start a whole new run, one quick experience, something you could frankly do in a night.
That is awesome. Very cool. I know where a lot of fantasy fans and fantasy football players this season will be spending their time.
We couldn't agree more. Robert, we appreciate you being out here as the fantasy expert voice today. Let's give a big round of applause for Robert Flores.
This was outstanding. Thank you very much.
Good job, Robert!
Okay, today's NFL is a passing league, so we've overhauled the entire passing game. Whether you're Odell Beckham Jr. making a gravity-defying catch or Patrick Peterson intercepting the ball for a game-winning touchdown, playmakers dominate the passing game on both sides of the ball. So we focused on 3 key positions: quarterbacks, receivers, and defenders in coverage. Let's start with quarterbacks.
Also ich bin im Football leider nicht ganz so drin. Ich kenne die Regeln und alle Jubeljahre gucke ich mir das gerne an. Oh, ich hab da ansonsten echt keine Ahnung.
Die lassen sich auch wieder sehr viel Zeit.
Black Ops 3 kommt wahrscheinlich bei Sony.
Ja, muss dann ja.
Bei Microsoft kann's nicht.
Und bei Ubisoft wird es mit Sicherheit nicht kommen. Und bei Square Enix auch nicht. Bei Nintendo auch nicht.
As a receiver,
Black Ops 3
you can now choose from one of 3 new catch
das
types
schon was.
to beat the competition and keep your drive alive.
Das Spiel, also davon mal eins zu testen, hat mich immer abgehalten, dass es da 73.000 Spielzüge und Taktiken gibt.
Next, a wrap or run after catch. Adjust your route so you can attempt to gain extra yards after the catch. And finally, use an aggressive catch to attack the ball at its highest point. And I know what you're thinking. Now the game is all about offense.
Ja, ihr habt doch Call of Duty gekauft. Ja, sicherlich haben die das gekauft.
As a defender in coverage, going for the interception or SWAT can be risky.
Ach, Quatsch.
For the first time, now you'll have the ability to play the receiver instead of just the ball. You can make an attempt to secure.
Was hast du jetzt gemacht?
Ich habe nur meine Maus bewegt.
Warum?
Warum nicht?
Lol, down. Die schreiben alle down.
Ernsthaft?
Ja, die schreiben auch in dem Original Pressekonferenz down.
Ja,
da hat sich der EA-Stream EA ist offline!
Das ist das Spannendste, was in dieser Konferenz bisher passiert ist.
Nee, wir können nicht unseren eigenen
Stream gucken. Stimmt, wir können nicht unseren eigenen Stream gucken. Das funktioniert nicht, du hast recht.
Okay. Voraffen. Rip in Pepperoni.
Hat Twitch insgesamt einen Abgang gemacht? Sind wir auch nicht mehr live?
Oh.
Sind wir noch?
Das können wir ja nachgucken.
Ganz Twitch ist offline.
Hä? Nein. Ernsthaft? Das wäre lustig. Tatsache, PietSmiet ist offline.
Oder sind wir, also bei manchen sind wir wohl noch da. Die schreiben nämlich gerade, wir sind noch da.
Ja, aber wenn ich hier auf dem Pad gucke, PietSmiet ist offline. Wenn ich jetzt nochmal reloade.
Domi schreibt mir auch nochmal gerade, wir sind online. Ich dachte nämlich gerade, what the fuck?
Hier steht, PietSmiet ist offline. Also... Twitch scheint gerade massive Probleme zu haben.
Klickt nicht F5. Klickt nicht F5.
Ja, nicht neu laden.
Twitch hat gerade, glaube ich, Riesenprobleme.
Guck mal, ob das woanders draus.
Ja.
Ist ja witzig. Und jetzt kommt dann Star Wars.
Alter.
Läuft wahrscheinlich gerade.
Ohne Spaß, Leute.
Das wäre der Mega-Fail.
Naja, die haben ja Twitch eingebunden, ne?
Right now, Madden NFL.
Ja, mit Peter
Next up, Peter Moore. Ja, okay. Ja, tut mir leid.
Good old YouTube uns nicht im Stich lässt.
Bei manchen sind wir online, manchen sind wir offline.
Scheiße! Wieso kann man hier nicht auf Fullbild?
Du musst auf YouTube gehen.
Ja, wetten wir, dann geht der Scheiß wieder nicht. Okay, geht.
The passion, creativity and dedication come from our DICE studio in Stockholm. The technology is EA's own Frostbite game engine. And the game is, of course, Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, jetzt zum richtigen Zeitpunkt wieder eingeschaltet.
Now, Frostbite powers many of the games you've seen here today. Looking ahead, Frostbite will be at the core of even more EA games, including experiences for mobile devices and maybe, one day, even VR. Right now, the sophistication of Frostbite is bringing a galaxy far, far away to life like never before. In just a few moments, you'll see how tools like physically based rendering, new weathering systems, and a technique called photogrammetry are being used to create an incredibly detailed, immersive, and completely authentic experience in Star Wars Battlefront. We're still only beginning to see what Frostbite can truly achieve, but the results are completely stunning.
We've updated
so let us show you, made by developers that love Star Wars, for fans that love Star Wars, let's step into the world of Star Wars Battlefront.
Okay, Battlefront kommt jetzt, ne?
Ja, mich gleich wieder da.
Okay, kommt doch nicht Battlefront, da kommt eine Frau.
And I have the awesome job of leading a talented, passionate team at DICE on Star Wars Battlefront. Like many of you, I can't remember a time when Star Wars wasn't a part of my life. And one of my earliest memories is of seeing a dark, ominous being that I was terrified of. That being, whose mask still has the ability to strike fear in me, is Darth Vader. I remember playing with the old action figures or attaching a clothespin to a magic marker to create a blaster pistol so that I could run around shooting lasers at imaginary stormtroopers. Today, by far the best place to truly lose yourself and interact with Star Wars is video games. With Star Wars Battlefront, we will immerse players in an incredibly authentic, visually stunning universe. And we've gotten amazing access from our partners at Lucasfilm. They've opened up their sacred vaults to us so that we can recreate the props and locations from the original trilogy. When you fly in an X-Wing, it's the real X-Wing.
Schick.
We will give you the chance to live out the Star Wars battle fantasies you've always dreamed of, and we can't wait to see all of the new memories you will create on your own. We have a great amount of depth. A variety of multiplayer modes that range from large
alles down bis auf PietStream, der einzige Stream, der bei mir funktioniert.
That deliver a more intimate experience between squads of rebel and imperial soldiers. Have you ever wanted to fly an X-Wing? Soaring above the skies, skimming the rims of canyons on Tatooine, while you dogfight against a squad of TIE fighters?
Ja.
Or have you fantasized about being one of the most iconic heroes or villains in the Star Wars universe?
Sexy eyes, oder?
Wielding a lightsaber and using the Force, being the boss of a multiplayer match, and single-handedly turning the tide of an epic Star Wars battle. And if you're not in the mood for multiplayer, we have Star Wars Battlefront missions where you can jump in and play against AI, alone or with a friend, including split-screen co-op and one-on-one battles. Now, it's been 2 months since we revealed Star Wars Battlefront, and we've been amazed by the response. But if there's one thing that's come through, loud and clear, is that you want to see gameplay. So that's what we're going to do right now.
Die hat ein bisschen Ähnlichkeit mit der Frau von Cox.
Ja.
What we're about to show you today is Walker Assault, one of our largest modes. This mode was inspired by the Battle of Hoth from The Empire Strikes Back. As the Empire, you must escort AT-AT walkers towards the rebel base to destroy it. And as the rebels, you must do everything you can to stop them. And while you will see a lot of things that remind you of that iconic battle, when you play the game your way, anything is possible. This was all captured on a PlayStation 4, and you will see the battle from the vantage point of both the Empire and the rebels. Now, let's play Star Wars.
Actual captured. Bisher glaube ich, dass das auf der PS4 läuft. Ja. Oh ja, das sieht sehr gut aus.
The rebels have activated the uplink. Move on that position. Rebels just lost their uplink. TIE Fighter incoming.
Kann man die jetzt selber steuern? Vor allen Dingen Ego-Shooter und Third-Person-Perspektive möglich. Oh, mein Herz. Nice.
Well done. The rebels have activated the uplink station. We must shut it down.
Es ist aber wohl so, dass der AT-AT nicht lenkbar ist, sondern man nur vom AT-AT aus schießen kann.
Ja, ähnlich wie bei Battlefield, das große Schiff, Flugzeug.
Oder? Ja. Aber die Dinger kannst du selber steuern? Ja, die kannst du selber steuern. Nice, dann kannst du doch die TIE Fighter auch selber steuern. Oder?
Bombers are making their attack run. Go in for the takedown. Almost there. Imperial Walker has been taken out.
Boom, Junge!
Yes! Walker down! TIE Fighter incoming!
TIE Fighter kannst du steuern.
Omega 15 going in. Rebel Y-Wings are making their attack run.
Das ist nice. Holy shit!
We've got to hold this last position. Don't let
RMG. Erstmal Pistole, wie immer. Erstmal Gewehr. LOL.
Die App finde ich jetzt noch.
Okay, sehr gut.
The walker is exposed. Take it out.
Flying in the TIE Fighter, Christian plays Fallout Shelter. Ja, der spielt gerade nicht Fallout Shelter.
Nein. Ich kümmere mich gerade darum, den Leuten zu sagen, dass wir noch streamen.
Star Wars Battlefront coming November 17th. That's our show for today. For those of you here in LA, we'll see you at our booth where everything is hands-on and ready to play. If you're joining us on the web, visit livetoplay.ea.com, where we'll have more behind-the-scenes
Bei einer halben Stunde ist schon
Also
Ubisoft,
ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, Fallout 4 Spiel Nummer 1, Battlefront Spiel Nummer 2.
Thanks to Pele and thanks to all of you for joining us.
Für mich ist das Highlight dieser E3 bisher der Auftritt von
We
Pele.
hope you make some time to play. Thank you.
Ein bisschen Spaß muss sein.
Wo ist Bram?
Handy? Nein, ich war nicht am Handy. Ich will euch verkackten Leuten sagen, dass wir noch am Senden sind.
Übernimmst du kurz, weil ich muss echt hart scheißen.
Achso. Ja, okay. Cool. Dann können wir Peter jetzt beim Twittern folgen.
All right, and we are back here live at the YouTube E3 Live Space EA Press Conference. Ran a little bit longer than we expected. We've got about a half hour now. We've got some great guests coming by, including Todd Howard to talk about Fallout, a look at King's Quest, and much more. But right now, we got some new creators.
Ja, halt mal dein Maul. Sehr schön. Welche Szene muss ich denn jetzt hier wählen? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Hintergrund, warte. Guck mal an. So, das war die EA Pressekonferenz der E3 2015. Die nächste Pressekonferenz